Have you ever felt the frustration of watching your favorite plant stay exactly the same size for months or even years? You've tried everything. Different spots in the house, more water, less water, and yet not a single new leaf appears. It feels like your plant is just sleeping. Well, what if I told you that the secret to waking up your plants is sitting right now in your kitchen, and you're probably throwing it away every single morning? In today's video, I'm going to reveal a powerful, zero-cost method that uses one simple household ingredient to trigger a massive growth explosion. I've seen plants that were stagnant for a year produce 3 new shoots in just 7 days after this. But be very careful. There's a specific science to this, and if you do it wrong, you might attract pests or mold. Stick with me, and I'll show you the professional way to do it. So, what is this black gold we are talking about? It's coffee grounds. But why is it so powerful? You see, plants like the snake plant, aloe vera, and pothos, which we love here on the channel, thrive on nitrogen. Nitrogen is the primary building block for chlorophyll and leaf production. Without enough of it, your plant simply cannot create new cells. Coffee grounds are packed with it. But it's not just about nitrogen. Coffee grounds also contain phosphorus and potassium, the other 2 pillars of plant health. When you add this to the soil, you're not just feeding the plant, you're feeding the soil's ecosystem. It improves soil structure, aeration, and helps the roots breathe. If the roots can't breathe, the plant can't grow. It's that simple. Now, pay close attention, because this is where 90% of people fail. Most people take wet coffee grounds and dump them directly onto the soil. This is a recipe for disaster. Wet grounds create a thick crust that blocks oxygen and creates the perfect environment for fungus and gnats. Step 1. The drying process. After you brew your coffee, spread the grounds on a tray or a large plate. Let them dry completely in the sun or a dry area until they are light, fluffy, and bone dry. They should feel like sand, not mud. Step 2. The secret proportion. For a medium-sized indoor pot, you only need 1 level tablespoon. Using too much can make the soil too acidic too quickly. Step 3. The integration. Instead of just leaving the powder on top, use a small fork to gently till the top inch of your soil. Mix the dry grounds in thoroughly. This ensures the nutrients are released slowly every time you water, reaching the deepest roots without suffocating the surface. If you want to take this to the next level, what I call the Simply Green turbocharge, add a ½ teaspoon of cinnamon powder to your dry coffee grounds before mixing. Cinnamon is a natural antifungal agent. It protects the new, vulnerable shoots from soil-borne diseases. It's the perfect insurance policy for your plants. Remember, this is a powerful treatment. Think of it as a vitamin boost, not a daily meal. You should only do this once every 30 to 45 days. Over-fertilizing is just as bad as not fertilizing at all. During the winter or dormant months, you can even wait up to 60 days. I want to challenge you today. Pick that one plant in your house that hasn't grown in a while and try this method. I am so confident in this trick that I want you to come back to this comment section in exactly 1 week and tell us what happened. You'll see the green become more vibrant, and those tiny eye nodes on the stems will start to swell and pop. If you found this guide helpful, hit that like button. It really helps the channel reach more plant lovers. And if you want to master the art of gardening with things you already have at home, make sure to subscribe to Simply Green. Which plant are you going to try this on first? Let me know in the comments below. I'll be replying to as many as I can to help you out. Happy gardening, and I'll see you in the next one.